Okay, everybody, here we are in Breath of Fire, Part 50, the final chapter. Yeah, there's a bit more to go through, but here, let me have Nina do her thing. But it's not that bad, really. I'm not even healing the characters I'm not going to use. Alright, so... It doesn't matter which way you go, up, down, left, right, they all lead to the same fucking shit. 4 copies of the same exact room. Or actually, I just think that all the staircases just go to the same area. Very simplistic. It's a linear path. It looks confusing, but it's not. Just follow the linear path. We'll fight some really fucking cool enemies here, though. Like here we have, I think it's called a golem. Yeah. They take a lot of damage from physical attacks, so we're decked out for them. Slam! Slam! That's it for the golem. We're at the point where, we're at the end where, like, almost all the encounters like little mini boss battles. I don't think I'm gonna level up anymore. There's actually one more, like, spell that Nina hasn't learned that's, like, useless. Here we have 2 gargoyles. Slam! It's not about, it's just, like, fighting undead. It's like Zombie X or something. I don't know, she might have learned it, I forget. Trirang really comes in handy here, as you see. Alright. Pull over. What do we got? Another golem. I'd rather run into these guys if they didn't take as long to fight. Who the fuck are you anyway? Slam! People have been asking me, will you ever do Breath of Fire 2 in the future? Absolutely, not, right away, but in the future. It's a much harder game. For that one, I'll probably go Game Boy Advance. It's just a little easier. Not that I'll have a hard time beating the Super NES version. It's just that, to be honest, it just takes too long because there is grinding involved. So, there we go. Please, I don't even want to. At this point, sit there and deal with those shit fucks. Alright. What is this? Claw. I might as well fight him. I don't think I have enough to use Bolt X on him, but... Oh, I do. Look at that. I'm getting the same fucking alerts over and over again. Hold on a second. Give me a moment here. I just need to... It's not giving me an option. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at Dropbox. I wasn't like looking at how much damage I did. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's increasing his attack power. Isn't gonna help him that much. He's almost dead. See? It's worthless. Should do it? Yep. You're almost there. Taste it. Tastes like bacon. Ah, no. There's no point. It's time consuming. Here we are. And if you went up, you're going to go down. If you went left, you go right. Right, you go left. Down, you go up. This is it. We're going to fight Judas here. You've kept up with me in spite of the odds. Well done. If you switch to my side, I could give you a town or two. What do you say, Ryu? Want to join? You could say yes and fuck with him, and he'll throw some unique enemies at you, just for sport, but we'll say no. That's too bad. And it's time for the penultimate boss! In which we are going to do one thing and one thing only. Infinity. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, I look more powerful than you. You just look like a bunch of snot. 999. As you can see, he has a lot of hit points. Okay, so do I. And I have cures and he doesn't. As you see, he also really just likes to do physical attacks. When he throws the balls at you, that's his regular physical attack. Sometimes he does that. That would hit everybody. He's a shockingly weak boss. It's just that he has so many hit points that it becomes basically a battle of attrition unless you have infinity, in which case it becomes easy. It is kind of a shame that the end of the game is so easy that it basically boils down to just watching the last fight play out. But overall, I still think this is a good game. You know, the sequels are better, but this is a good one. I enjoyed all of them. Like, Breath of Fire 2 was extremely hard, but had a really cool story, and I just liked it overall. Breath of Fire 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. Breath of Fire 4, is also really good. I didn't like it as much as 3, but it's really a great game in its own right. I've been playing it a lot recently on the Vita. Breath of Fire 5, one of the most underrated games out there. It's really different from everything else. Well, sometimes he does that. That can kill you, but like it would only kill Ryu and everybody else would be fine. Alright, hold on. I actually have to stop and use a cure because he did that lightning shit. Alright. Just regular cure is fine. See? Look at that. I'm all fresh. He's all wet. It's a blizzard. Not exactly threatening. Well, if it was like 4 characters looking hit by 100, it could be bad, you know. What you'd want to do, like, the ultimate without infinity is you'd have Ryu as Rudra, DC using Comet, you'd have Karn in the Puka form, and then the 4th character would be Nina, like, buffing everybody. I didn't see this. It's something like Jade Smile, or Jade Starts Crying, or Judas. Yeah. I think it was Judas Starts Crying, I don't know. Run back to the video. You don't have to tell me what it is, I can see it in the video. It's just that right there I was looking at the clock instead. Hold on a second here. Why am I in that tab? That's very strange. Okay. Oh, now I can't see the clock. There we go. And it's over. But not truly over. Ha! Are you happy now that you've beaten me? Don't let it go to your head. You didn't really defeat me. It was my destiny to lose. I knew it when I released the goddess. Enjoy meeting Myria, the goddess of destruction. Well, before we do that, we're going to come over here, and we're going to get the Emperor's Sword. And is there anything over here? No. Okay, just the Emperor's Sword. That's the best weapon in the game for Ryu. Who fucking cares? I'm going to turn him into a Giant Dragon anyway. But just to show you, the Tri-Rank's 265, the Emperor's Sword's 370 attack there, so... You don't need to heal up. Myria will heal you if you ask her to. I'll show you how to do that. There we go. There she is. What do you want? Did you come here to have a wish granted? Say yes. Go ahead, ask me for anything. Money, power, should I heal your wounds? And we're healed. It says 8 points, but I believe ability points as well. Yeah, okay, we're good. And this is easy if you have at least... Ryu has at least 120 ability points, because you need to cast Infinity twice, really. Well, you need to cast it once to get the good ending, but the second time helps make it easy. But if you don't, you want some acorns. That's why I've been keeping them, but I'm good. What do you want? Did you come here to have a wish granted? No. You didn't come for a wish? Then why are you here? Why do you have your sword out? Are you ready to fight? Okay, so you're gonna go into this first form, which she doesn't do anything, she just cries. So just, well, you know. You just wait. It'll end after a while. Don't use any dragons or any abilities, just hit her. And that's it. I haven't done anything, don't hurt me. I'll do anything for you. Please be my friend. No. Why are you treating me like this? I'll do anything for you. Please be my friend. No. So, you eventually have to say yes. Let's be friends. And then Sarah appears. Ryu, use the magic of infinity. She'll reveal her true self. I am not. I've done nothing. Or not what? She'll fool you with her innocent looks. She's evil, but she'll hide it. Don't be fooled. Now, in this fight, she actually does attack, but what you want to do is you want to unlock her final form. You have to use infinity. If you beat her here, you'll get the kind of the bad ending, which I've never ever even seen, to be honest. If you use infinity, you'll get the good ending. You have to hit her with it once, by the way. That's why it didn't happen right there. And that'll stop it. You can't challenge me to a fight. You're only humans. I'll destroy you all. I don't believe this. I don't believe that dialogue. Alright, here we go. Final boss! In which I'm just going to use infinity anyway. What does it matter? Actually, Deese might get a shot in before he transforms. I don't think so, but let's try it anyway. Nah, he did it right away. Alright. He always does it right away. That was my bad. Alright. You gotta watch your hit points. She does have some nasty attacks. And just use cures when you're low. She likes to use Comet, as you see. Ghetto Comet. Doesn't look like she has a lot of hit points, does it? Oh, she has so many hit points. Goddess is intrigued. I'm not crazy about the monster form. Like, you actually fight her again in Breath of Fire 3. And I liked her final form in that much more because she still looked like a person, even though she was like a monster. She looked like a evil goddess more than just like a giant, like I don't know, like fucking predator larvae with like 4 worm dicks. But she still looked like Miria though, and then she had this attack called Holocaust, which is the worst thing to get hit by, and like her face would melt off and like lightning would come out of the hole. It's pretty awesome. Breath of Fire 3 is awesome. Hey, Capcom! Actually, no, not Capcom, because Capcom wants to do this. Hey, Sony! Let Capcom release, Breath of Fire 3, the PSP version, the European PSP version, on the Vita for PSN. We want to buy it. Because I know, they tried to get it on there as a PS1 classic, like Breath of Fire 4 is available as a PS1 classic. That's why I have it. Well, I bought it on the PSP, but then I just downloaded it again on the Vita, which you don't have to pay for getting it again, which is great. As long as you own it on your PSN account. But, the thing is, PS1 Classics, there's all these, like, rules and regulations with it, and Breath of Fire 3 failed, to meet their standards. It has to do with a lot of legal issues, with, like, things like, copyrights and, you know, little logos and things like that. But It was released for PSP in Europe. I have the PSP version in Europe, and I can just whip out my PSP and play it. I don't use the PSP much anymore because I have the Vita. The only thing I really use the PSP for is to play Breath of Fire 3 and to play Ys Ark of Nepishtim. So I would like Sony to allow Capcom to bring Breath of Fire 3 over to the PSN, the European PSP version. I'll pay $15 or whatever. I don't care. I want it. Feel like it. Don't let yourself get down too low. And as for Ys Ark of Nepishtim, that's actually on, believe it or not, it's a Nihon Falcom game, of course, but believe it or not, that's on Konami, because Konami has the rights to that. Like, all the other ones are, like Ys 1 and 2, like the Nintendo versions are, like, Atlas published, but the Sony versions are Xseed, and all the other games in the series are Xseed. And I fucking love Xseed as a publisher. And I wish that Xseed had the rights to Ys Ark of Nepishtim, because I know they'd bring it to PSN, or at least they'd bring it to Steam. One or the other would be great for me. Because I've been playing a lot of Ys lately. I've been playing Ys Origin, and I'm playing like all the games. I'm doing them in story order, so Origin. Well, I'm not doing them completely in story origin, because I'm gonna play Oath and Felghana before I play Telsida. But Ark of Nepishtim, for some reason, the rights are with Konami. They haven't released it on PSN. I do have it for PSP. Which is fucked up, because that's actually, like, kind of the... not the shitty version, but the less good version. The really good version's on PlayStation 2. Problem is, I can never fucking find it. If I find it on eBay, it's like some ridiculous price, you know? If I find it on eBay. I would love to have Ark of Nepishtim for PS2. Maybe Konami will release it as a PS2 classic, and then, like, I don't know, I get it for the PlayStation 4 that I don't have yet. I'll get it eventually. So many games to play right now, I'm not worried about new consoles yet. Well, they're doing with the Wii U because, you know, Mario, Zelda, that kind of stuff. Pikmin, you know. Smash Brothers eventually. I think we're coming near the end. Oh, wow, look at that. Within 20 minutes, too, but we gotta watch the whole ending now. It's over. Imagine if you did level from that 10 experience. You can't win, humans. This is only temporary. I shall return in Breath of Fire 3. And once again, the floor that was previously space is collapsing, and I'm just gonna kind of, like, stand here. Hey, Nina, maybe you should turn into a bird? No? We're just gonna stand here? Really? All in the same spot? All 8 of us? Alright, because that works out so well for us. God, that takes forever. That's the only part of the ending I don't like. Ah! Oh, but that's not Nina, because it's a purple bird. She's a pink bird. That's just somebody from India. See, the Windians somehow came by and rescued us. A lot of fucking birds, dude. I'm proud of you, Ryu. You turned the tables on the goddess of destruction. You and your companions completed the mission of the legendary warriors. This is the beginning of a new legend. I've watched you succeed, so I have no regrets in leaving you. Wait! Oh, wow, Ryu speaks. Goodbye, Ryu. You made me proud. You're a true warrior. Okay. Well, that was awkward. Oh, look, it's late on. You have done well. I'll remember that you saved the world. This is the beginning of a new legend. She just said that. That is literally what she said. It's finally over. It's about time. Yeah, I know, 50 fucking videos. There is still much work for you. You must help those who lost much during the war. Well, we gotta do that, too? Can we take a break? Yeah, I'm with Karn on this. A real hero doesn't quit until the job is done. Thank you, Bruce Willis. Thank you so much for that. We're making history. We'll be legends someday. I know, there's that mural in Breath of Fire 3 that shows you guys. That's right. Oh, don't forget, you still owe me money. Asshole. Again with the money. Is he worthy of hero status? Let's go. Nina, we should return to the castle. The king is waiting. Man, fuck that old bitch. Still a lot of work to be done. Tell the king I'll return when I'm ready. I'll come back when I'm damn good and ready. I fucking feel like it. So this is helping the people. We just fly overhead, you know. Yeah. It's actually a pretty cool ending because it shows them basically saying goodbye to like all the characters part with each other, and it shows them all like kind of going back to their lives. Not much dialogue. It's kind of inferred more than anything. That's pretty cool. There's Mogu with the mole people. Continuing to learn how to spin around like an idiot. Yay! I did it! Oh, like he's puking or something. Deese goes back to sleep. See her in Breath of Fire 3. Ox goes back with his wife and has had a baby. Little oxlet. And Gobi just swims around, I guess. I don't know. Vanilla, whatever the fuck. Ah, there he is. He goes back to his shop in Oria. And Karn becomes the new chief of Bleak. That's where the stone robot was. I'm just kind of remembering that. Hey, Nina, come on, hurry up. We walked around the whole mountain while you were staring. So then we leave Gary here at Tantar. And Nina goes back to Windia. I assume her and Ryu spent at least a couple nights banging before he heads back to Dragmia. King certainly likes to jump. And you walk back to your hometown, where the game began. We still haven't rebuilt the town. We like it this way. Hey, wasn't that grassy just a moment ago? Why is it desert? Oh, so that's what Sarah looks like. I thought of her as like a 16-bit sprite. And then the credits. Breath of Fire! Look, it's Mothra! Remember that asshole? He was a dick. English version! And speaking of dicks, there's a Dick Night! Director! That's a Golem X. You only meet them if you talk to Judas long enough. He makes you fight one of them. Ted Woolsey, who butchered this game. Look at that frog licking his lips. He's a perv. Coordinator is Moat! Moat is the coordinator. Nah, it's James Gillis. Mary is crying over James Gillis's coordination. Translation by The Fly, Jeff Goldblum. No, it's Kay Brandjord. And the Dick Rider. And our Yamaji, who's a humping zombie. And Y Orimo, who's a roach, I guess. I don't know. Cheesy roach. Cheesy red roach. And Ted Woolsey again, who is a pink dragon. On a battlescape that I never saw in the game. Editor, writers, Duckfish. George Seinfeld? Really? Okay. Hello, Newman. Hello, Jerry. It's Nathan Williams. Apparently took an enemy from Mega Man. Charlie Wilson, the Dick Wizard. Graphics Evaluator by the Flower Child. Yeah, Flower Power Man. Nathan Williams, Spooky Ghost. Special thanks to Chopping Chest. Rich Silveira. Gargoyle Guy. T-Hori! And death on a boat. He's like, I'm death, I'm on a boat. And J... Oh, wow. Yana Gihara. His name's as hard to say as Judas's final form is to comprehend. Bo Folsom is one of those fucking midgets throwing axes. And Y Kawano, the spinning eyeball of doom. And M Takemura, the snow crab. And E Takahashi, the golem on a rope bridge. And all the folks at Capcom Japan, who apparently are very wise ghosts. And you little pillbug fucking son of a bitch. Thanks for playing. Now, buy Breath of Fire 2, you assholes. And... Well, it's a fun playthrough. Join me tomorrow. We'll do request videos, and the day after we'll be starting our new feature, which is going to be a blind sort of let's fail type of thing with a game I've never played before. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a let's fail. It's going to be a PC game. That's all I'll tell you now. You'll find out in 2 days. I will end this let's play as I've ended all the let's plays in the past with those 2 magical words that you've been waiting to hear this entire time. Fuck you.